Great idea, Tom. Film outdoors in England in the spring. It'll look magical. I got an email from a genetic engineering company that said, "Hi, Tom. We own a cloning machine. Would you like to use it and have a few more Toms running around?" And of course I said, yes. I mean, I think we'd all be a lot better off. But then I asked, just how many clones can I make? And for some reason they said, as many as you like. Yeah, so the way the cloning works is we extract some leg fluid from Tom, and then we have him pee in a cup. And then we put that in the cloning machine, and 48 hours later, poof, you know, a new handsome young man in red shirt who visits places. See, I don't like being impersonated. It's one of my least favourite things next to that field from last time, but if it's just biologically another me making the same kind of video on the same YouTube channel with the very same DNA, then is it still an impersonation? I mean, some of them have already tried making videos of their own. Have a look. In 1998, The Undertaker threw mankind off Hell in a Cell and plummeted 16 feet through the announcer's table. Napoleon was short and also French. That's about as bad as it gets. This microphone windscreen is from a cat that I killed on the way here. Yeah, okay, a lot of the Toms are not perfect. I mean, the first couple were fine, but after that we stopped cloning me and started cloning the clones, and it really sort of negatively impacted their talents. I have all of your credit card information, and you are very lucky that I haven't released it yet. It sometimes hurts when I pee. I'm starting a Patreon, and for every $5, I'll kiss my dad on the lips. Yeah, right, so, I mean, now, there are a few benefits. I mean, they're slightly taller and more athletic, and they've got slightly more feminine hips, which is great, but there still are a few more kinks to work out on top of the ones that we've already covered. One of the major ones is that they're not as smooth with potential mates as I am. I mean, I get dates like a pillar box gets post, but most of them, whenever someone else walks by, they just yell and soil themselves. The soiling of the pants is unfortunately very common in the cloning world. It would be you'd be very naive to think that a clone would not pee his pants almost always. I mean, it is still very impressive, don't get me wrong. I mean, all the primary functions that you'd expect a Tom Scott to have, the clothes, the hair, the urinary tract infection, it's all there. And ever since the cloning of Dolly the sheep in 1996... I will say, though, I am a bit concerned. I mean, is there a law here to protect me from identity theft? I mean, what if one of the other Toms claims to be me, the original Tom? Okay, that is not the original Tom. I want to make that very clear. This is becoming a problem. We've already taken some of the more defective Toms and brought them to an island about 40 miles away, but if they do start to become self-aware and think that they're the real Tom, then you're not the real Tom. Okay, right, the truth is, all of us are clones, except for one very special guest that flew in from London just this morning. Yeah, no, Tom, you didn't come. That would have been a cool ending, though. I'm here in Norway, and I just shit my pants once again today. Sorry.